Okay, yeah. With roles like this, do you still have time to study or characters, or is just an easy thing for you?
There's no role that's easy. Every role in a film or every character in a film poses its challenges because at every point in time you take on a new character. You're not playing yourself, and that alone is a challenge on its own. So all the characters I play are very challenging, and I try to find time to immerse myself in a role.
So, do you think that movies like this will actually draw people to the cinema?
I think so because I think it's different. I don't think people have seen me in something like this in years, and a cinematic film with the same plot storyline in years. So it's different, and I think it's a lot of these kinds of things happen in our society, in marriages and relationships, where you let a third party in, and the third party decides that they want what you have, and they go around scheming, you know. So I think it's a story that Nigerians will be able, well, any human being in the world will be able to relate to this story. Yeah.
What do you think we will be learning from this? It's a new year and we're starting off the year with this.
Yes.
What should Nigerians be
Expecting from the film?
expecting and would learn from
Um, well, first and foremost, the guest is about betrayal, love, hope, faith, survival. By the time they watch this film, I hope they'll know the things not to do and the things to do. you know, and it's good to trust people. It's good to have certain people that, because I've heard people say, "Oh, I don't trust anyone." It's not true. You must have one person that you trust to an extent. But even when you trust people, just trust with, just be careful with the amount of trust you bestow on someone. Yeah. Yeah.
So, which is more challenging, Rita as an actor or Rita as a filmmaker?
Both of them are challenging. When I go behind a camera to produce a film, it's very challenging putting together cast, crew, and coordinating filmmaking basically. And then in front of the camera is challenging as well. It's even more challenging when I'm co-producing a film and I'm acting in the same project. It's it's crazy, but hey, we'll get the job done.
So, please explain the feeling you get when you work with younger, fresh actors.
There are lots of talented up-and-coming actors in the industry, and I'm so happy with where Nollywood is at now. It's when you have all kinds of up-and-coming talents in the industry, it just makes it very interesting. It makes it very colorful, and it just shows you that we're growing. Nollywood is growing in the right direction. We're expanding. We're embracing, more young filmmakers, and it's a good time to be in this industry.
So, when you were starting fresh as an actress, were you discovered by somebody, or was it that you just got it all?
Well, my first movie role was given to me by Basoj, and we knew already from school. He was about 4 years my senior in university. So after school, I ran into him in Lagos, and he said he wanted to do this film with an unknown face. So that's how he gave me my first major role in Nollywood.
So, what do you think during the situation of the country in the movie industry? Yeah, I know. What do you think that we can do for the country?
How do you mean? Oh yeah, we have to realize how powerful a tool television is. And I feel like if we have to correct the ill, send strong messages, and talk about, shoot films with very strong messages, and show what is happening in our country, and show what can be done to even better our country. Television is a very powerful tool, and it's something that I feel that every filmmaker and every lover of film is something that I feel that we should start realizing of how powerful a tool television is, and we can use that to project the Nigeria that we want.
Last question.
You're asking too many other people want to ask.